I'm wrestling Bryony, right? I want to shoot a double leg. So I'm not going to shoot a double leg from here just because he's way too far away and very likely is going to fail. So I need to make sure I can touch her shoulders. Here, you may be able to do it if you're very young, very athletic, like a hand, you know, where you can touch their head and shoot from here. I don't advise that just because it's still way too far. It's enough for them to see you coming in and defend. So I need to make sure I can touch her shoulders and my elbows are slightly bent. So this is a good position for me to shoot double legs. So distance first. That's the first thing I need to address. Second, I need to beat her first and second line of defense, which are her head and arms. So I need to do something in order to make her react and bring her arms up or break her posture a bit so I can lower myself and have good direct access to her legs. If the distance is right and you manage to have them square with both legs square and you beat their hands, very likely you're going to take them down. You are in a good position to shoot and take them down. But even doing everything right, sometimes they are very athletic. They're still going to be able to sprawl. You're going to find yourself with the getting sprawled on or countered. I'm doing everything right, but I still get countered. So I'm right distance, she's squared. I'm like, okay, now it's a good time to shoot a double leg. So I'm going to lower my stance. I have good access to her legs, so I'm going to go heel, toes, knee. I do my penetration step. I get in, boom. I get sprawled on. I get counter. She stuffs my head down to the mat, right? So now I need to switch from a double. Let's turn this way so they can see it. If you turn your feet there. So I'm here, right? Here, nothing's going to happen. So I need to grab on one leg, the one that I'm going to bring towards me, and I'm going to pull on it hard. As soon as I bring this leg close towards me, I'm going to bring myself in, use my hand on the floor. I need to use one hand on the floor, hold on to this tight, and then I'm going to do a duck under type of motion, and I'm going to pick my head through. As soon as I pick my head through, as I said, low. I can't be high because she's going to grab on my ankles. She's going to be able to counter. So I need to stay low. I need to hide my ankles. I'm going to grab at the end of the lever. I'm going to pull it up, and I'm going to flip her off my shoulders. As I said, if she rolls away from me, I'm going to leg lace her. If she turns into me, I'm going to cradle her. So both positions, they're going to score me more points. If you come up on my shoulders, one more time. Look here, as I said, don't pull down on this leg. Because if you pull down, you're only going to put them back on their feet. So I need to pull up. Why? So I need to do this with her leg. So I need to bring it up. So I need to scoop. Why? I need to sweep her off her feet. Why? If you pull down, she's only going to go back onto her feet. And she's going to push into you, and you're going to find yourself onto your back. Why? You're going to end up getting pinned. So hide your ankles, pull up, she falls off, and then you turn in, either leg lace, either cradle. Why? Whatever it's appropriate in that position, depending on where she or her reacts. If she moves away, leg lace. If she moves in, cradle. Someone who knows how to wrestle, they want to bring your head in the middle, because if your head is in the middle on the floor, they can counter, they can get behind you. There is no double leg there anymore. This is the only option, and they know, getting through the back door. This is how it's called. So this is your only option from there, or if not, they're gonna get behind you, all right? So this is our last resort. So the first move that we done, it's good, and it works very well, and you're gonna finish loads and loads of people with it. But there is one problem. As you reach for that leg, you may find yourself into a position where my opponent is going to lock a triangle. In wrestling, we're not allowed to obviously choke and such, but they are allowed to put a triangle on in order to stall. So they're going to put a triangle on, like a reverse triangle. They're going to grab on the ankles or whatever they can on your, on your thighs or your waist. They're just going to become a backpack, and then you'll find yourself in a position where you can't shift them off your shoulders. You are stuck there, right? So as I said, I shoot in, I get counter, right? Here. Now, I've done everything right here. I've hidden my ankles. I bring Brian in. I'm locked in. I can put my hand on the floor. Okay, I can peek through the back door now. So I'm going to come up. Right. As I'm getting ready to reach over, and I'm doing this, Brian knows, and then she does that. Right? And now I'm stuck. I'm stuck in a triangle. She's not gonna choke me, but she's just going to be there. And I'm fighting. I'll try to get her off. I'm just stalling here. I'm going to end up on my side. The referee is going to stop the bout. He's going to sit us back up. So now what I need to do, if you unlock for a second, Brian, that's it. So I'm here, right? So instead of reaching for this ankle now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to bump this leg up, I'm going to put it on the other shoulder, and I'm just going to bring my partner down to the floor and put them on their back. All right? So this is the safest option for this type of double leg, all right? The safest finishing mechanic. So one more time. So I'm here, as I said, I got sprawl, I got counter, right? I'm bring this leg in, I can come through the back door now. I know, okay, I can sit up, I'm gonna sit up, right? I'm hiding my ankles, I'm nice and snug there. She can't get onto anything. So now I need to get her off my shoulder safely. So I'm gonna bump this up, bring it onto the other side, on the legs, and then come onto the back. These legs have to be shelved. Why? You don't want to let go of them, because if I let go of them, she's gonna breach. If I keep them shelved like this, she's not going anywhere. I'm just gonna hold here, and every time she turns that way, I'm gonna bring her back. What's this? I expose her again. She's gonna go back again. I'm gonna bring her back in. Again, 2, 4, 6, 8. She's going home, all right? 60 pounds out the window, all right? She lost her money. All right, no chance to glory, all right? No Solent Open champion here, all right? Nah, there you go. So here, over, down, and then I'm just gonna shelve the legs. And now I can obviously cradle or just 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and then home time for Bryony, all right? Cool. Grab your partner, last finishing mechanic, and then 40 minutes of wrestling sparring. Let's go. Cheers, Bryony. Appreciate it.